Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Welcome to the Divisional Music Directors Conference. We're going to talk to some of the finest musicians in the Salvation Army to hear what they have to say about preparing for an audition or a competition.
So the first thing I do is I find a good recording, and then I listen to it as much as I can over and over again to give me a good sense of how I need to play what I need to play.
When you start practicing, try to get your fingers going. You have the time where you take in the day to get your tone going with low tones and stuff. But something really important before you even approach a piece is to get your fingers moving and stuff, and get the dexterity with it between that and your tonguing.
Make sure you start well in advance. I recommend that you print out your materials, make a little binder or a packet, live with those materials, listen to recordings, but maybe the most important is practice extremely slow well before audition day.
Practice slowly. Don't play anything faster than you can play it perfectly.
If you can't play it slow, you can't play it fast, so make sure you're prepared.
Slow it down, chunk it up, and then put it back together and then speed it up again and just keep playing. And I would say often more air through the horn helps on a high passage or a fast passage. That often helps. And you also have to trick yourself to be confident, because you might think, I'm not going to get that high C, but if you say, I'm going to get it, chances are you probably will.
One thing that you can do is break everything into smaller chunks so you can do one measure at a time, as opposed to trying to practice the whole thing. If you can't play all the notes, just pick 4 notes that you can play, then add a note, then add a note, add another one, and then you have the whole piece.
How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So, pick it apart, take it slow, and then take it up to speed, Find a resource to either listen to. If they got a recording of it, listen to it. Try to emulate the sound and the articulations and all of that stuff, to make it exact how you want it to be.
You want to listen to the solo played by some experts and get a feel for how other people have done it, their interpretation, so then you can give your own interpretation of the solo.
Can you say crikey for us?
Crikey, mate.
Thank you.
If you're preparing for an audition and getting ready for an audition, don't let the audition be the first time you've played that material for people, right? So play it for your family members, play it for your friends, play it for people at your core. Do it ahead of time so that the audition isn't the first time you go out. You're inevitably going to be nervous, and the more times you do it in front of people, that's going to make you better.
Play like you're good.